Alright, what's up everybody? This is Super Yankee for Life. And today I'm going to present my Week 8 NFL Picks video. Haven't done one of these in a few weeks because of all the moving stuff that's been going on. And normally I would do this on a Friday because it's towards the end of the week and it's closer to the actual games, but I figured I'd do it now, so just in case, I would probably forget to do it. So, I don't know. Start with the 1 o'clock game. Colts and the Titans, I should say. Indianapolis has to win a game sooner or later. After the horrendous displays that the Titans had this past Sunday against, was it Houston? Yeah, I think it was Houston. I'm gonna go 24-20 Colts. I think they get their first win. The Colts played terrible Sunday night. Yeah, so I think the Colts will win. I think, my personal opinion, I think the Dolphins will get the first pick and they will end up taking Andrew Luck out of Stanford. Saints and the Rams. The Rams are a terrible football team. I was wrong about the St. Louis Rams. I thought they were going to contend in the NFC West, along with maybe Arizona or San Francisco, but it turns out San Francisco was to be running away with the NFC West. The Saints will win this game, should win this game very easily, 41-13. Drew Brees is just a straight-up beast. Dolphins at the Giants. Dolphins are a bad team. They'll probably, as I said just now, Andrew Luck will be drafted by the Dolphins. They'll end up with the #1 pick. They'll get Andrew Luck out of Stanford and probably throw him into the fire next year. 31-10, Giants win. No, I didn't set this water. Good H2O. Panthers hosting the Vikings. Cam Newton is something special, folks. I'll go 27-14 Panthers. The Vikings, they're kind of going through a transition phase with Christian Ponder. The offense is still based around Adrian Peterson. That's what the offense is based around. They use the run instead of the pass. I actually kind of like that approach, but if this becomes more of a shootout type of game, it's going to put a lot more pressure, I think, on Ponder than it is with Cam Newton, because Cam Newton's already been in some high-scoring games with Arizona, and then I think with Green Bay. So I think he's used to it by now. So I'm going with Panthers 27-14 over Minnesota. Let's see if did I get this game? Cardinals at the Ravens. Okay. All right. Didn't seem like a good matchup to me. After Monday night, I mean, the Ravens offense laid a huge egg. I mean, the defense did its part as usual, but offensively, the Ravens are just they're just like a Jekyll Hyde. I mean, remember back in Week 1, they had, of course, they had the 7 turnovers against Pittsburgh, and the defense forced 7 turnovers against Pittsburgh, but offensively, when you only give Ray Rice only 10 touches or 8 touches, something like that, that's not giving your playmakers a chance to do something. Unfortunately for Baltimore, Arizona is even just as bad, and I said before the season started, Kevin Kolb is just simply he's not ready to be a franchise quarterback. At least not this year. I think for the next few years, Arizona will be a contender in the NFC West, because apparently everybody is a contender in the NFC West, because it's just that bad of a division. 21-13, Baltimore will get back on track offensively, and Ray Rice, expect Ray Rice to have a big day, have a big day, I should say. Gain 20, 25 carries, and maybe get 5 to 10 catches out of the backfield. He'll be a workhorse this Sunday, I believe. Jags at the Texans. This is the AFC South interdivision game here. The Jags show some heart. I'm taking those All right. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, the Jags showed a lot of heart this past Monday night against Baltimore, holding at the 7 points. That's pretty good. But I like the Texans with their offensive firepower, even without Andre Johnson, apparently, for like the third or fourth straight week. He hasn't played since, like, what, October 2nd, 3rd, 4th? I don't know. 26-16 Houston, because they have, even without Andre Johnson, this is still a potent offense. I mean, you're probably thinking, who's Kevin Walter? Well, Kevin Walter is a pretty good wide receiver in this system. So, and plus you got Owen Daniels and, you know, Arian Foster and hand the ball off to 25 times a game. So that's not too shabby either. All right, on to the 4:15 late kickoff games. Buffalo hosting Washington. I'm really hoping John Beck can help me out on my fantasy team because I dumped Fitzpatrick. I hope this does not come back to bite me. It probably will, because it seems to already, because I'm 2-5 in both my leagues. 24-23, I'll go Buffalo in this game. Lions at Denver against the Broncos. I saw what Tim Tebow did. You know, I was impressed. But now that the Lions pass rush is a whole different animal. Now, if Tebow gets enough time, even he, I think, can exploit this not so good Lions secondary. But, I mean, relentless pressure of Stu, Bailey, and Van Bosch, I think it's going to be too much for Tim Tebow at the end. 21-17, I expect it to be very close, but the Lions will get back on track after what? I think they're on a 2-game skid right now, with losing to the 49ers and the Falcons. I think so, yeah. So they'll get back on track in this game with the win. Basically, the game of the week, I think, Patriots at Pittsburgh against the Steelers. I've said this before on numerous videos in the past. The Steelers defense, it does not go well against the pass when you spread them out. Patriots love to spread defenses out. Just ask the Cowboys with 2 minutes left. I mean, in the fourth quarter, I know they slowed them down for 3.5 quarters, but you got to complete the whole game. But 28-20. Now, I would go lower for the Steelers number, but let's not forget they can score some points too. So they have a good offense as well. So 28-20 Patriots. 49ers at San Francisco to take on the Giants. Wow, I'm thinking baseball. 49ers. John Harbaugh, or is it Jim or John? I don't know. But anyway, he's got this team ready to play. He's doing something right in San Francisco, and they might actually end up winning this division, and they'll win this game too. 24-16. I mean, the Browns' offense, they're still searching. It's not because of their youth. I mean, it's not a lot. They're starting a lot of rookies and a lot of young guys, not just on the defense, but on the offensive side of the ball. They need to find an identity. They need to find an identity of who they are. I mean, look at the Oakland Raiders. I mean, you know, although they're not that good, but at least they have an identity of who they are and what they want to be. They want to run the ball 45 times a game. You know, with constant, relentless, smash and ground and pound type of game. I mean, go out to New York Jets and see how that turned out for them. I mean, they got smoked by Oakland in week 4 or something like that. Anyway, 24-16. 24-16, 49ers. Oh wow. 24-16. Yeah, I'll make sure I read this right. Wow. All right. Anyway, let's go on to another surprising team, the Cincinnati Bengals at Seattle, taking on the Seahawks. Man, I should really consider starting Andy Dalton in my fantasy team. However, I have Drew Brees as my starter, so it's kind of a lot. But he is really impressive. Him along with AJ Green is a nice combination to have. It's probably one of the best quarterback wide receiver combinations in the NFL right now, today. Not, I might be ridiculed for that, but hey, I mean, it's a pretty beastly tandem with Andy Dalton and AJ Green. 23-14, the Bengals at 6-2. According to me, they'll be. See if they did it wrong. Yeah. Pretty fun. No, it's just not funny. Anyway, the 8:20 Sunday night game. Cowboys at the Eagles. If the Cowboys can now, obviously DeMarco Murray is not going to go for 250 plus yards like he did against St. Louis, but I like the commitment to the running game. Now, the last 2 weeks, the last two games, well, it's not counting the St. Louis game, but the game against New England and then the game previous against Detroit before they had a bye week, they should have ran the ball more when they had a 24-point lead against Detroit, and they should have passed more when they had a 3-point lead against New England with 2 minutes left. So they basically did the opposite of what they should have been doing in the first with late in the game. So, the Eagles got back on track with the win over Washington before they had in the bye week. I think they had a bye week this week. I think they did. I don't remember. This will be a good game. I'm not going to predict 45-0 Cowboys. Or nothing like that. It's going to be 23-20 Cowboys. Close game. Both defenses will play well. I think both quarterbacks, Romo and Vic will struggle at times, like they've had all year. So this will be a good game. This will be a much better Sunday Night Football game than it was last week with the Colts and the Saints. And then the Monday Night Football game, not really much to talk about here. The Chargers and the Chiefs. Although the Chiefs did lay a number on the Raiders, but although they had quarterback issues with Carson Palmer, if he was going to play or not, his familiarity, I can't even speak today. His familiarity with the offense. Kyle Fuller throwing 3 interceptions. Philip Rivers, he belongs in the conversation as one of the best quarterbacks in the league. And Antonio Gates is just a straight up beast. Him along with Jermichael Finley of Green Bay are, I think, the 2 best tight ends in the National Football League. That's just my opinion. 24-7, Chargers get down over Kansas City. Those are my Week 8 picks. I think I'm going to do this on Wednesday more often. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Until next time, this is Super Yankee for Life, signing off. Peace.